feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Bum, 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 bum. Cut the music. You know, I would say cut the music after the music already cut. Right, Kira? She's ignoring me.
I
What?
don't.
What?
I don't.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the 10 Lies in One. Hey, look, I can't stay away from you guys. Just so you guys know, before we get into what's going on today, and when to talk about Vince, this is not gonna be a long video. I still like to, just touch base with you guys, just because can't let you guys go watch a whole bunch of other people's content and not mine. Okay, but we're gonna talk about Vince shortly, and what's his the new lawsuit, what that means. But before we do that, I just want to say something personal. Hi. This is like my therapy, this channel. When I'm going through stuff, I was talking to Big Hirsch earlier, texting Lorraine a little while ago. I was also talking to Jenny B earlier too. Life's tough. Life's tough when you're a parent, a dad, a husband, a mom, a wife. What's going on up there? What is he? Anyway, the point is this, everybody, is that I appreciate that you guys take your time to come to the stream and we talk about wrestling. If you feel like you need a mental health day because you're overwhelmed, take one. My daughter, not Kira, but her older sister, Kyla, who doesn't live with us, but she's 22. She's 6 months pregnant. She's been going through some tough times. Not to mention with me still trying to find a place to live and move, and my family, and hopefully not losing my dogs, and just because not everybody takes pets. I don't own my house. I'm still renting. Long story. Anyway, my point is that I've been feeling kind of down today. Been a rough day for me. Been a rough week. But Chrissy sent me some info on Vince. I figured, hey, let's talk about Vince McMahon. And the story already broke already, but this is therapeutic for me. I'm not going to a therapist because not that I don't believe in them. It's just that, what are you going to tell me I don't already know? I know what my problems are. I know what I've done wrong in my life. I know what my issues are. I'm dealing with them, and it's all I can do. But I just wanted to tell you guys thank you for being part of the channel with me. That's right, Lorraine. What's it called? Knock at the Cabin, right? Bro, this is therapy from us too. And I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness. Andrew Valentine. Wow. Keep up the awesome work. No, excuse me. Keep the awesome content, bro, and love the channel. And hey, we all have been doing nothing but love support. Stay 10 lines. Thank you, Andrew, and thank you, EW1. That means a lot to me, guys. Not just the super chat, just the nice words. Awesome. I'm gonna play you guys. I think Kira's come back. Kira, where'd you go, bonnet head? Ooh. I'm playing you guys a video I'll play you a longer one to make it 2-in-1. But thank you guys for supporting the channel. Appreciate that so much. Means a lot to me. We got to make some more super chats too. We still got the older ones. We got a cute few new ones. Where's the new one? Kiri got super chats already, man. Oh, she's hiding her. She has her bonnet still on, guys. Someone with her hair, women in their hair. I don't get it, but check this out, everybody. Kira's crazy. Ding, ding. Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding, ding. Listen, and look, I know a lot of people have it worse than me. So I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself at all. Just that sometimes I get down too. And, by the way, thank you for watching, everybody. The people that are watching on Wrestling Is Now, thank you for joining. Shout out to the SAT. Shout out to Paul Laurier. What's Paul's title? He's head of creative. He's head of creative and what else? And head of talent relations and creative. Is that what it is? I said director. Whatever he is, he's my boss. Can you believe that? 30 years this guy been waiting to tell me what to do. Finally, I don't listen. I won't listen to him. Anyway, yeah, Paul Laurier. Shout out to you. And shout out to all the Wrestling Is Now workers, the wrestlers, behind the scene guys. If you guys belong to the page, Wrestling Is Now is a new page that I am in charge of, as well as the whole social media conglomerate. Is that Paul? Is that Paul right there? I'm watching you. That's probably Paul, right? Paul, is that you? Because it only says Facebook user here. I mean, what are you watching? This is the Tantalize and Tony wrestling show. This is not For the Win. This is not Wrestling Is Now. So I'm not on the clock right now. So you're trying to dock my pay or suspend me indefinitely. You can't. Anyway, it's him. See, let me share you guys with hey guys, my boss is watching. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about before we get into Vince. So Wrestling Is Now is an organization that is created by the SAT, the Maximo family, the Maximo Bros. They basically came up with Paul and I. We wrestled same circles. They actually were kids when they were kids when Paul was wrestling. I'm a little younger than Paul, so Paul's like 80, But SAT's been all over the country. They're the original Spanish announce team, not like that SAP, those robbery guys, those guys that stole the gimmick on AEW. But this is the chant. This is the and I'm live there, as you can see. This is the look, see, I'm watching you. This is the page, and this is some of the talent. The Miracle Ones: Dustin Walter, Colin King, Ichiban. These are the Audacity. They're brothers, Mike and Seth. These guys are great. This dude right here, the Greek god, Papa Don. You guys want to see him wrestle? He is such a throwback, but oh my God, he's so good. And that's Joey Conway. Lindsay Dorado there. Look at this. These are guys. This is the trios division, and there'll be trios titles. A lot of stuff's coming up, guys. Exactly. No comment. Yeah, guys. We have to stay professional. The Slime Balls. These guys are young kids, up and comers, NYWC trainees. And if you're not familiar with NYWC, Mikey Whipwreck practically built that place. You don't know Whipwreck? Check out ECW. Paul Laurier, Mike Norman, Kevin Flynn, Craig Boscia, myself, Robert Franklin, Showtime Bosha. A lot of people came up with us, but these guys have followed the footsteps of the OGs, and they got a match coming up March 31st. I won't be there because I'll be at WrestleMania, but it's 106 Bergen Avenue, Richfield Park, New York, and I'll have information for tickets. We'll have a link on the thing for you. So I got to take care of business, but that was check it out, guys. Check out the Wrestling Is Now page. It's very simple. I'm going to put you guys a link in the link here, and you guys can join, and we'll accept you because we like you. All right. And once again, guys, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for Eddie. I will be on for SmackDown tomorrow. Yes. Who's a rapper? What's talking to my daughter? And I didn't say hi to everybody, but hi to everybody. I'm not gonna lie, Tony. You have helped me suck it to go back live. I was down for some time, but I got content lines to drop. Bro, EW1, you inspired me. Being on Dell's show, Dell's inspires me. It's all a family, man. So thank you. And if I don't see all the chats, guys, I apologize. My camera's in the way. And thank you, everybody, for all the comments on the camera. We've been doing our best. So let's talk about what's going on. Thank you, Betty. Check it out. Here it is right there. Let's talk about what we're here for. So, guys, in case you didn't know what's going on, in case you're under a rock, Vince McMahon's been sued again. Yes, and what did Paul say? Oh, I'm the director. Woo, what a high title. Thank you, sir. Support your boy, the Tantalizer Tony, the director of social media for Wrestling Is Now. Yes, and that's not just the Facebook page. That's all social media. Twitter, Twitch, once we get that stuff up and running, not to mention exclusive interviews. I got some stuff coming up, guys. We got some guys that have wrestled for MLW, wrestled for a lot of organizations that are going to be part of Wrestling Is Now, so stay tuned. But let's talk about Vince, all right? Thank you, rapper. At this point, Vince should leave. And shout out to Chrissy, the first lady, for sending me all the info. So we're going to do something a lot of channels don't do. We're going to actually pull up the lawsuit. Well, how'd you do that? Listen, we got our ways, okay, guys? Just so you know, everybody that gets sued in WWE gets sued from Delaware. I don't know why, but it's just the truth. Anyway, here is the actual court docket from Bloomberg Law. These are the dockets, guys. These are the actual lawsuits. They're public, so I can post them. In the court of Chancery of the state of Delaware. Okay? Dennis Palcon, plaintiff. I might have to actually do this, guys. Paul Laurie is about to laugh. And Kira's going to make it bigger because she knows I can't read. And by the way, guys, Kira's off camera. She's she's producing because she still has this bonnet on her head. Don't ask me why.
It'll be done by tomorrow.
I don't get it. Anyway. Okay. Dennis Palcon versus World Wrestling Entertainment. Okay? Their fine complainant, blah, blah, blah. Plaintiff, Dennis Palcon, by his undersigned, blah, 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 blah. Right? Here's the nature of the action. The focus of this complaint is to compel production of WWE's books and records concerning rampant allegations of misconduct and a series of apparent breaches of fiduciary duty by the company's chairman and controlling stockholder, Vincent K. McMahon. As explains below, plaintiff has been conducting this investigation for months as WWE slowly produced responsive materials and at points providing just a few documents at a time. However, the company has delayed in producing various critical items that are essential to showing the level of disloyalty at issue here. So, basically, and shout out to Boom Baby. Boom Baby, I'll hit your music in a minute. Basically, what they're saying is that WWE has dragged their feet when it comes to producing documents in the investigation of if Vince has been doing some other chicanery there. Now, we know that there's been some payouts going out. Where'd the money come from? And in any case of corruption, what do? You follow the money. The facts here start with horrifying allegations that Vince McMahon raped and sexually assaulted a number of WWE employees and contractors over the course of decades. When confronted, he then paid the victims nearly $15 million in hush money to buy off their silence. And let's just say this, full disclosure, McMahon is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. These are all allegations. Vince McMahon is not guilty of anything. He's just been sued. Also, when you make a payment and you have a non-disclosure agreement, that is a legal binding contract, does not mean he did anything guilty. He did anything wrong. Let's just put that. I'm not saying Vince is guilty. I'm just stating what's in the court documents. I don't want any smoke, any flack when I go to a convention and you're the guy that says Vince McMahon's guilty. Hey, I'm the guy that's just reading the lawsuit. Don't kill the messenger. Thanks. There are serious questions about how Vince McMahon obtained and delivered those funds to his victims. Excuse me. Vince McMahon's apparent serial breaches of his duties do not stop there. The company's purported independent directors were constituted as a special committee. Following the investigation, the independent directors did what any fiduciaries acting in good faith would do. They stepped in and forced Vince McMahon to promise to repay the company and resign after those allegations come to light. He was forced. You see that? McMahon, however, did not accept the decision of the board of directors, despite the board's exercise of judgment in managing the company's operations and affairs, illustrating a flagrant disregard for basic corporate governance norms and demonstrating his view that rules that do not apply to him. Vince McMahon removed 3 independent directors and reappointed himself, as well as 2 of his longtime cronies, to the board. They actually put cronies in a lawsuit. Vince McMahon also successfully pressured the board to re-elect him as chairman. It is as if the special committee, its investigation, its recommendations, and the horrifying facts that led to Vince McMahon's removal never existed. Wow. Kira said, Rapper says that's why he thinks he's unstoppable. Well, yeah. And since Jessica Boom Baby's in the room,
Pull up to the party, pull up to the party, pull up to the party, pull up.
Boom Baby. That's a long time. When she comes in the room, she gets her theme music. How it works. Also, the Poll Truth coming soon. Jessica, you never text me back, but the Poll Truth podcast is coming soon. We'll get to that later. That is why he's getting sued. Oh, thank you, Greg. Yeah, we work hard, bro. We work hard, so you don't have to. Kira laughed. Back to the lawsuit. Thus, the apparent misconduct here is both myriad and extremely serious. Vince McMahon, as the company's controlling stockholder, director, and executive officer, appears to have leveraged his position to prey on his subordinates to appease his sexual desires. Oh, this is getting racy. Chilo, daughter, I love you. Chilo, governor. I'm sorry, Jasmine. And rather than accept the board's determination that he was unfit to leave the WWE and had to make the company whole by reimbursing fees and expenses, Vince McMahon again exploited his position as a controlling stockholder, but this was different in manner. He staged a coup to seize control of the company whose rebellious board had banished him only a few months before. He was banished. Wow. Plaintiff is entitled to investigate these shocking allegations against Vince McMahon under Section 220. He had been doing so before the coup took place and now is to collect the documents that will demonstrate what really happened. Let me keep reading. Oh, listen to this. I had to read this myself. If such investigation leads to a plenary action, which is disciplinary, resulting in a finding that Vince McMahon breached his fiduciary duty of loyalty, plaintiff intends to achieve what the board wanted to, but could not in light of Vince McMahon's thuggery. This is very graphic speech. Plaintiff will commence a proceeding under Delaware, blah, 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 to bar Vince from ever serving on the board again. The parties. Plaintiff has been a beneficial owner of W stock, blah, blah, blah. WWE is a Delaware corporation. Oh, excuse me. Defendant W is Delaware Corporation Principal Executive. Factual background. Vince exert complete control, blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, blah. Controlling stockholder, recent events, Okay, the company's independent directors began investigating allegations concerning Vince McMahon's history of sexual misconduct. History of sexual misconduct, which means it's more than one. He has a history. Vince McMahon has long faced accusations of exploiting his positions to WWE to engage in horrendous sexual misconduct. To start, Rita Chatterton accused Vince McMahon of raping her in 1986. Chatterton was the first female referee of the WWE when it was then known as World Wrestling Federation, the WWF. Right. Thank you, Chrissy. If this is granted, Vince can do nothing. Nothing. And what's up to everybody? Chatterton stated that Vince McMahon had told her that she needs to satisfy him to obtain $500,000 contract with his company, after which he proceeded to rape her in the back of a limousine in New York. Wow. Allegedly. I'm not accusing him of anything. The Wall Street Journal recently reported that Vince McMahon had agreed to a multi-million-dollar legal settlement with Chatterton. The article further said that Chatterton's settlement came after a 2018 settlement for $7.5 million with a former wrestler that alleged Vince McMahon had coerced him to give him oral sex. This former wrestler has not been, her name has not been released. There's a lot of speculation who it is. Let me be careful here. Never mind. We'll move on. I don't want to say something. Anyway, in January 2022, Vince McMahon and a paralegal employed by WWE entered into a non-disclosure agreement in which the paralegal agreed to refrain from discussing her sexual relationship with Vince in exchange for $3 million. Now, this was a consensual relationship. And of course, here come the text messages. Who is it? In March and April of 2022, a friend of the paralegal sent the board a series of anonymous emails, including one in which the friend revealed that WWE hired the paralegal at a salary of $100,000, which WWE later doubled to $200,000 at Vince's request. It was Stormy Daniels. It was not Stormy Daniels. And I don't believe it's Sable either. I don't think, no. I don't think Brock Lesnar would still be working there. Anyway, after the paralegal began a relationship with Vince McMahon, the friend also noted in the paralegal that she was scared, so she quit after Vince and lawyer Jerry McDevitt paid her millions to shut up. The paralegal's friend further alleged that Vince gave her like a toy to John Laurinaitis, who was at the time head of talent relations. This is crazy. And look, this is where everything's redacted. So this is, when you see redactions, look at that. Redacted. All redacted. That's huge. Redactions, huh? There are names. They're protecting the people. But sometimes when you see the redactions, you can see through the black. You know what? On paper, yeah. I'm going to go get the real document. I'm going to go to court. These are public documents, guys. I live in Delaware. I'm going to try to obtain these tomorrow. Yeah, because I want to look at the redactions myself. Anyway, on June 25th, 2022. What's that? That's not your birthday.
That's 15th.
Your birthday is June 12th.
It's the 25th.
Oh, shut up. On June 15th, shut up. The Wall Street Journal published an article that stated WWE board was investigating the previously undisclosed non-disclosure agreement, blah, blah, blah. And this goes on. Look at more redaction. On and on and on. Vince McMahon, however, appears to immediately interfere with the special counsel committee's investigation. So look at the redactions. Guys, redactions tell a lot. And this is huge. There is so much here. The special committee's findings are revealed. Oh, the scandal involving Vince McMahon alleged sexual conduct continued to intensify. Blah, blah, blah. $12 million. One payment was 7.5. One's $1 million. He offered this. He offered, okay, more money. We know that hush money. Blah, 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 blah. Initial reports indicate that Vince and or WWE made illicit payments totaling $14.6 million from 2006 to 2022. But on August 9th, 2022, the company filed with the SEC its notification of late filing form, blah, 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 blah. 2 additional payments of $5 million. Oh, my God. So basically $20 million. Some of these payments purportedly went to former President Donald Trump's foundation in exchange for President Trump's various appearances at WWE events. Wait a minute, guys. Trump is involved. Let me sip my tea. Wow, the name Trump and corruption in the same sentence. More redactions, more redactions. And basically what this all says is that, wow. In addition, this man's actions hurt the companies as sponsors were reluctant to associate themselves with WWE while a noted serial sexual harasser was in charge. Oh. Vince McMahon attempts to convince the board to appoint him back. This is a lot, guys. It's a lot. So basically, they say allegedly he muscled his way back in. I'm going to show you guys where the link is because it's a lot to read. Vince McMahon exercises voting powers, controlling stockholders to seize control of the board. Wow. Stephanie's done. Guys, this goes on and on. People resigned over this. She resigned over it. This is a very detailed lawsuit. They mentioned his daughter. They mentioned that he's a serial, sexual assaulter. Look at all the redactions. Look at this. I read some of this before I got on. I didn't even go to the bottom. There's so much, guys. I mean, it goes on and on. Prayer for relief requested. They want documents, they want everything, and they want Vince to step down. And here's the law officers right here. They want Vince out. And Chrissy said this, if they win, Vince is finished. Yeah, it's a lot of pages. It's craziness. I'm going to show you guys the actual, where did we get it from, Kira? Twitter, right? Mm-hmm. So let's go back here. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Right here. So Chrissy tagged me. Where's my notifications? Yeah, Chrissy tagged me this right here. Thank you to Chrissy, the first lady. And this is the story right here. You click on it, and here is copy link address. Here is the link if you guys want it. So you guys go look it up yourself. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Mm-hmm. In fact, let me do it this way. Oh, here you go. This is even better, guys. I'll give you the actual Bloomberg law. And then you guys can click on the page if you want to read it yourselves. There it is, guys. There it is. And then you want to, right here is where you can see the unsealed lawsuit. Right here. This is a public document. As you can see, it's a trial document to show the judge, company info. This is legal. Did I open this? This is not something that I did because some kind of code breaker. Like I didn't hack this. This is the unsealed lawsuit right here, and there you go. So check it out in the chat, guys. So what I want to know from you guys is this: does he beat this case? Does Vince beat this one? Vince touched me. I need $1 million. Hey, listen. SDG Gaming, I don't think he cares. See what I did there? Code breaker, see? What do you guys think? Do you think Vince beats this one? Money talks. It does. He'll fake his death again. Angel's here to see him. He told the board not to sell a thing, so he lied about selling. Wow. This makes WWE look bad, kind of like a presidential campaign. I mean, you can't blame the WWE for what he's accused of. If he does beat it, WWE goes on a fast process. I don't think it'll ever go out of business. Here's what we gotta look at. He's still innocent until proven guilty. We gotta wait and see. But we do know this: rich people, no matter what color you are, if you have money, usually beat the case, usually beat the charges. Not to mention, I don't even know if this is criminal in nature unless the rape charges come through. He hasn't been accused. He hasn't been charged with anything, any kind of felony. Nothing's going through the court where he's been arraigned or indicted or anything. So these are still civil lawsuits. You know? Does tarnish his legacy? Oh, of course. I think it does. Even if, look, let's say, for argument's sake, this is a smear campaign and none of it's true. None of it. It still tarnishes his legacy. You can be accused of something that you didn't do and it follows you forever. I know this for a fact. So people can accuse you of something that's not true. And the court of public opinion is what matters. You know? I don't think he's going Cena. I think that when you're in power that long, when you have so much power, you don't know what it's like to be a regular person. Like, can you imagine if we hit the Powerball today for $600 million? That's crazy. And that's what the issue is. Once the SEC gets involved, that's when you have problems, everybody. If he used the company's money, because not his money, just because he's the CEO and the owner of the company, is still investors' money and the stockholders' money. You can't just say, oh, well, here's $8 million because I did something to you. Now, if he went out of his own bank account, that's different. But he used that they're alleging he used their funds. So, wow. What do you guys think? In the chat, let me give it a yes or no. Do you think Vince is done? Do you think here's a better question. Do you think he survives this? Do you think he survives this and he still stays in charge? Yes or no in the chat. You don't think he's done? Betty says no. Andrew says no. Money is the root of all evil. I wish I had that problem. Belinda says no. You don't think he's done, guys? Wow. And that's sad because it goes to show you that we are so... Oh, Cesar says yes. So tampering with a board of public trade company isn't a crime? That's a question for the lawyers. I would think so. You know? He ain't done till he's gone. Gone in what way? Gone from the company or gone from the planet Earth? Yeah, sorry. I think he's done. I hope he's done. His money will buy him out of this. Still pulling strings? Possibly. Carl says yes. The chat is leaning more towards he's going to get away with it. If it is true, he should be done. I agree. But is it true? The problem with money is this. Money shuts you up. Chrissy says he won't win the lawsuits. This will ruin him. It will ruin him if he loses. I thought when Vince walked away, when he got pushed out, I thought that was it. Let's be real, y'all. Some people can buy away out of anything. That's true. Hush money, you tried it already. Yeah, it's a touchy subject when you talking about money and power, because look at all the TV shows that are built on oh, what's this? Oh, SAT just sent me something. Okay. Oh, nice. I just got a text from my bosses, the SAT. I got a lot of bosses. The SAT, Paul Laurier. Oh. Wow. Wow, sorry, guys. I got something from my school. Wow. Look, read this. Glad we weren't there today. He quit and let I wish. Yeah, shout out to the SAT, of course. What part of Linda? Have you heard Linda McMahon say one word? She is out of this. She done probably moved to another house. She keeping her mouth closed and staying out of it. I don't blame her. Isn't that weird that you haven't heard from the wife? Not one thing. Not one word from Linda McMahon. Nothing. Not a statement. Nothing. It goes to tell you a few things, right? I don't know, guys. Yeah, Linda McMahon, I'm getting a picture of, guys. Guys, I like visuals. Here we go. These Vince and Linda happier times when she used to keep her mouth shut. He's got money. She's keeping quiet. There it is. It's true. Listen, who? Let's be honest here. You're telling me that you never talked your way out of a ticket because you're a woman, or like if you had some. There's people at jobs I worked at where I was the main dude, and I would use my personality to get out of trouble. We do it when you have stroke. You use the stroke. I'm just afraid to sell it to the wrong people. So I don't know. Guys, listen, I'm not going to stay much longer. I just want to touch base. Didn't want to talk about much other than this. But I think right now the company's good in Nick Khan's hands. He's doing a good job. They're making money. Let's not also forget that Triple H is killing it with creative. Yes, and breaking news that Tony's the best wrestling YouTube channel ever because he always tells the truth and not garbage rumors. I try not to do rumors. Every now and then I will I put my foot on the line without crossing it, put a little question mark on things that I think may happen, but What's with the greatness? He's still only 30. Ha! I wish. I hit double nickel in April, guys. 55. 55 in April. 55 in April. So yeah. Thanks for that. But I do age like fine wine. That's true. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, so it dropped, Jakey. That's the stock right there. Thanks. Let's check out the stock, guys. Let's do it live. We'll do it live. Do it live. WWE stock. Let's see. Yeah, it's down. It's down today. Let's check the last couple days. Let's see. Where is it? Let's check 1 month. So it was high. It was up here at $90, and then it started dropping little by little, little by little, little by little, little by little. You know, and the February 1st is at 85.31. But it's up the past month, so they ain't hurting nobody, you know? 85.31, guys, is what it's at right now. Here's a 6-month period. Let's check the 5-year. So it started at 5 years ago, it's $50.47. Not bad. But it dropped today, 86 cents. No big deal. True. It's them Rumble tickets. You're right. Those Rumble tickets were expensive, I heard. I'm glad I didn't go. Whew. Rumble, this is $83.99. Same area. Same area. It's up and down. I mean, it was at $90 at its highest this year, so it dropped a little bit, but I'm sure it'll go up. It's WrestleMania season. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys appreciate this new network cost. I hope you guys appreciate this little video. Once again, in case you just got here, Vince McMahon sued again. He's in trouble. $83.99 for Peacock. Could you imagine? It's more than a pay-per-view. Let's see what happens. Anything else unfolds, the First Lady Chrissy will contact me. I'll stay on top of this. I'm actually going to try to check out the court tomorrow on my break and get the legal documents myself. See if I can get a copy myself, which would be awesome to have it in my hand, the actual pages, because if you can look through it in the light and see the redactions on the copies. Yeah. All right. Tomorrow night, guys, SmackDown. Watch along. You know what to do. Hit the notification bell. Kira, any last words?
No.
She said no. Kira, take us out.
No.
She says no. Guys, thanks for watching. Hug your family members. Cannot promise tomorrow. What's the next one, Kira? I'm going to see now, like Vince. Hug your family. Oh, yeah. Pray to God. Don't you tell me what to do. Pray, because you got to pray to make it today. And as always, do what I do best. Don't stop till I wear the crown. And that's my new thing. Don't stop till I wear the crown. Now. Hit the button, Kira. Look at my ashy elbows. Stay tantalizing. Paul, you're not my boss right now. Stay tantalizing.
I won't stop till I wear the crown.